Destinations can only succeed in attracting visitors if they have a choice of ways to get there, places to stay and things to do. A destination must in some way or the other cater to the 5 basic A's: accommodation, accessibility, amenities, activities and attraction. Now this episode is all about accommodation, and I'm here to round up my top picks exclusively just for your staying pleasure. I'm Aaron Lingdo. Welcome to Destination Meghalaya. My first stop this episode caught my attention the very first day I saw it. There's a lot of buzz surrounding this place and I can't wait to take you in. Let's move. It's a family-owned resort which lies in the heart of Shillong City. Tanisha enjoys a beautiful and quiet location with views of greenery. It offers modern comforts, an outdoor pool, on-site restaurant, and cozy rooms. Each room is fitted with a seating area and a television. The resort features room service and free breakfast. It is able to provide the right space and outstanding service you need to guarantee a successful event no matter the occasion. Welcome to Tanisha's Resort. Colleen, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Tanisha's is a family-owned resort. Tell us a little bit more.
It was quite a long time. Like, I always had something in my mind because I've sent one of my son for this field for hotel management at Calcutta. So seeing that my children have passed and they worked elsewhere, but they were very low paid. So what was in my heart is like, I would construct something that I would employ my children and pay them like, what they deserve. And my main aim was like, I love to see the children and people enjoy themselves. So I've planned it in a way that they will get to enjoy and have every facility that when they spend, they should get their best.
When you talk about facilities, what can one expect from Tanisha's in terms of, the services, etc.?
The facilities here is that I have made this place not actually in a manner that it is a hotel. I've made it in such a way that it would be a homely place.
True.
A very, people will come and not feel that they're in a hotel, they feel at home. And I have very limited rooms, and there is a restaurant, there is a swimming pool, and we have a hall also. So we can accommodate small parties, so not to the extent of hosting for 1,000 or 2,000 people, but I think the whole area, the whole institution itself can accommodate at least about 500. But only the hall, it will be just about 250 people.
All right. I want you to talk to us a little bit about the name, Tanisha's. Give us a little bit of concept.
It was quite difficult. Like, we always thought to name an institution or something, it would be very difficult. We sat down as a family, and in the end I have 4 children, 3 sons, and I have a daughter. So none other, like, why would we give a name that will not be a treasure to us?
Exactly.
So we thought, like, Nadine is the only daughter, but we will not give her first name, so that Tunisia is her middle name.
Interesting.
It's not known to anyone, so it's just that they keep asking me where Tunisia comes from. It's the middle name of my only daughter.
Speaking of restaurant, we all want to know the food, and I've learned that your son is fully involved into making some of the signature dishes in here. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Okay, the kitchen is a complete commercial kitchen, and I have maximum staff, and we have 4 chefs. So the eldest son, he is the chef, and he specializes on continental.
Okay.
And the other 2, I have other chefs, and they have worked in other places from Guwahati and all. So they do, one is Indian chef, and the other one manages both, in fact, Indian and Chinese. And he covers, because they go on offs. So one covers the other.
Right.
And the food here, I cannot say I want to praise myself, but I always see people coming the second time, which impresses us, that maybe it's because of the food. A place so far off from town, nobody's going to come for dinner. But if the food is good, they wouldn't mind wasting time traveling to just come to a far off place like this.
You know what, it's a tough question, but still I'll have to ask you. Where do you see Tunisia's, let's say, in 5 years' time from now?
Having this institution is one of the most challenging thing for me. Sometimes people say the Khasis, we are not capable. But I have tried my best, and I've always said to my children, I will build it, I will run it, along with you people. If we have the will, there is always a way for it. So in the last 6 months that we have opened this institution, I see that it has a lot of improvement. And to have the new township coming to this area, I see there is great heights for, because if sky is the limit, then there's no problem for me to keep on and on, not giving up from this initial moment where we have very less the transactions, the accommodation of people are quite less, but then with time, in 6 months' time, I can see that Tunisia will go to great heights.
If there's a will, there's a way, like you rightly put it, and I can't think of a better way to end this interview. Colleen, thank you so much for opening your doors to me and my team, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Tanisha's resort, without a shadow of a doubt, is enchanted with elegance. It's got the vibe, it's got the warmth, and more importantly, it's got the grace. And I'm sure that you guys will love it here. Now, speaking of love, my next stop this episode is a perfect getaway from the busy city life and rejuvenate. Far from the maddening crowd, the noise and the pollution lies a beautiful villa nestled in the hills, surrounded by evergreen pine trees in a quiet and serene corner of Shillong. The villa has 4 aesthetically designed, spacious bedrooms with king-sized beds and detached bathrooms having all modern amenities. All bedrooms open to their private balconies, which offer a view of the surrounding nature. Guests have access to a cozy room with a fireplace that's ideal for relaxing or just chilling out with friends and family. Meals are served in the spacious dining hall that has a spiral staircase, which is the focal point of the house, presenting Shari Loam. What's the idea behind this villa?
Actually, we had this house. We had made this house for ourselves. It's our family home. But since my family, we live in Calcutta, and the house was just lying vacant, and it was just falling apart,
True.
when nobody lives there. So then I decided to turn it into a homestay, and that's when the idea came up. It was very bare, very
When it
basic.
started.
Yeah, when it started, we didn't have the funds to do a proper, homestay. But gradually it grew, like it took shape, and this is what it is like now after almost 8 years.
Brilliant. And what's the context behind the name Shari Loam?
Oh, Shari Loam, we always thought of this name because we used to live in the plains. When we were in Calcutta, we were in Rithor. So whenever we say we're going home, we're going Shari Loam.
So, speaking of this villa, what are some of the amenities, ma'am, that one can find when they step into this amazing space?
See, I've designed this place for ourselves, so it's very homely. It doesn't look like a guest house or a homestay. Each and every room has a balcony, which is one of the plus points.
Nice.
And whenever I wanted to, when I thought of making a house, I wanted a tin roof, a fireplace, and balconies for every bedroom. So that's how it is, and people have loved that.
Interesting. So, you are an interior designer yourself.
Yeah,
You
that's
spoke
right.
about a little bit, you touched on a few of the things here. Did you do the entire decor? Because all of this is really tasteful.
Yeah, each and every piece in this house has been selected and put where it is supposed to be. Yeah.
So, well, what's the inspiration behind it, ma'am? I see some bamboos around me. What's the inspiration?
Yeah, I wanted it to look traditional, rustic, not very flashy. So I've used a lot of bamboo. I love bamboo. It is a very sustainable material, much better than wood. So if you will see our furniture, even in the rooms,
Right.
I have bamboo beds. Even the extra beds are bamboo. And then we have bamboo chairs. And yeah, we use a lot of bamboo.
You have an in-house cook that
Yes.
does, your own homemade food. Tell us a little bit about that story.
Yeah, so we serve only simple home food. That's what we tell, I guess. And whenever I tell them that it's simple home food, they say, that's what we are looking for.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, and we also make local cuisine, like Khasi food. And it can be made even vegetarian. Even Jain.
Okay.
Jain version, vegetarian version of our jador and our.
Farida, once again, thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Now I know why many people make Sharilum their villa of choice when they're around this area. Well, if you're looking for some peace and quiet, this is exactly where you need to be. For now, let's move on to my next stop, a boutique luxury hotel, luxury nestled amidst the clouds. Welcome to the Shillong address, a celestial sanctuary perched above Meghalaya's vibrant landscapes. Meticulously crafted, their services ensure a seamless blend of comfort and luxury, inviting you to explore the wonders of Northeast India. Indulge in culinary delights inspired by this breathtaking region and Asian cuisines at their rooftop restaurant, Ishana. On the other side, elevate your experience at their rooftop bar, Shot Sky, where patrons can sip on handcrafted cocktails and potions. Each sip at Shot Sky is a tribute to the diverse essence of the region, complementing the culinary journey offered at Ishana. The Shillong address, I want you to talk to us a little bit about this place and when did it open?
So Shillong address opened on the 21st December 2023, that is last year. And we had various clienteles which is very known to our owner, Mr. Larsing, and the chairman. And till now, till date also, we still going on with the flow, which is very interesting when it comes in terms of the clienteles. Then we play a little bit with the food, and especially I'll talk a little bit when it comes in terms of the cocktails, where we have our own specialized person who's been trained. His name is Rishad, who will explain a little bit more about the cocktails.
Brilliant. So that means what I understood is there are two parts to this restaurant. The bar, rooftop bar as you call it,
yes,
and then of course is this Ishana, right?
Yes,
so let's talk a little bit about the cuisine that Ishana offers.
So here in Ishana we offer the Southeast Asian cuisine, where we are very keen in looking with, especially with the locals here. We play a little bit of the Northeast. So we have a slow cook, which we have a prefix menu. So normally we had introduced this, and it's a very fast moving menu. Ishana means the Northeast direction, and when it comes in terms of the Shad Sky, it is we normally, in very simple term, it is the dancing clouds. So we normally tells about the 7 states of the Northeast, which is again a glimpse of a brotherhood of Sikkim, and normally we narrate a story in terms of all these cocktails, which is very unique.
So here we are, the Shad Sky Bar. My question is obvious. What makes this bar so unique as compared to other bars that we can find here in town?
So Shad Sky is very unique in a way that we are concentrating on modern mixology, where we try to create and craft cocktails with local infusions and local ingredients, which are derived from all the 8 states of Northeast,
Right.
mainly focusing on Meghalaya. And yes, we do a lot of concoctions, we make a lot of infusions, homemade infusions, and everything that we find in the market or in the forest itself within the state.
You mean local ingredients?
Yes, local ingredients. We mainly focus on that, and yes, we serve beautiful cocktails that maybe you'll not find in other places as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, what's the signature cocktail here?
So one of the signature cocktails that we have is Living Root. So once you're in Shad Sky, it's mandatory for you to try one of our signature cocktails, which is called the Living Root,
Okay.
which is inspired by the Living Root Bridge of Nongriat. And the main thing about this cocktail is that whatever we use in this cocktail, it is very, very specific that we use all the ingredients that comes from Meghalaya, which is gin, of course, which we use as the Cherrapunji gin, and then we use 2 roots, that is carrot and vetiver,
Okay.
and a little bit of white chocolate. And there's one special ingredient that we add for the aroma and to enhance the taste of the cocktail, which is the red pinewood of Meghalaya, also known as kser, where people use it as fuel for burning our stoves and things like that. Yes. So this is your Living Root.
Thank you so much.
On top is the white chocolate, which
Can I
you can
try
just
this now?
munch on. Yes.
Let's see. Well, that's exactly what I needed today.
Thank you.
Well crafted. I
Thank you.
thought the ingredients would just be all over the place.
Yeah.
But very well crafted. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I promise you I'll finish all of this. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
The Shillong address truly embodies a symphony of cultures where tales of our heritage and respect for diversity converge. It's time to unwind in luxury that transcends the ordinary. Well, coming up next is my last but not least stop this episode, the impressive bed and breakfast in town that I cannot wait to tell. Tucked away in the suburb of Shillong, Risandor offers a calm and cozy stay for its guests. The property hosts birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, among other events. Established in 2021, the property has a total of 5 rooms, 4 double rooms, and a cabin, where each room has access to the pool and a complimentary breakfast. The property also offers a restaurant facility for the guests staying and a bonfire facility.
Ba sang pliang apdiang subhai pi sa program ningkong eng akwa ban kli pi sa pang kerteng jong kini ka B&B pi khot yaka ka Risandor beli pi khot yaka ka Risandor bat khindiat sa pang ka jingmut jong ka
Wih, beli sebon ba aran ba kila pelaj por ban wan na kini ke jaga jungi ban le ikini ke interview matrai kini ke buram nam ta jungi ru ke ba pi na ba long pi itho yang ni te ndi bengi advertise il de ndi pi wan pi itho yang ni te kata kata ke jing sarong na kaliang jungi ru ke ba long bon ki brio kila itip sepang kani ka Risandor te ndiat sepang ke kerteng kani ke Risandor ke jingmut jongka kalong ba ngidon laingut ki khon Ubeningkong kurteng Gerel Ridor langste. Ubaar kurteng Zakri Sandor langste. Ubalai pada ngai Ruben Risandor langste. Te kemud kini bro lai kidan hang tu haju. Di takala fina pej akal logo jong itu kidan lightly isem. Ki baher hanjrong gitu kemud igini ikon bro lai ngot kan. Te kata kan meaning jong kene ka brand ka bangi persang ban create menta kan.
tiba ki facilities yung ila banyo na kani ka jaka kum kinong wan kai let's say
Fi ki basically we provide the basic facilities ke Jakarta. Tambah gi kwa ban le ke belong campaign ni ki Jakarta. Kenapa gi beri ki sa hang ne kin sngo kum ba ke yeng le jong kinan ki facilities ki ba phila ban yo tangah ki 5-star hotel and above. Te ban tambah everything ke di ban long back ki basic ke bro khoi ngin kwa bangin ai ba kan long tu lavish ke bro khoi. Kenapa kan long affordable gi ba bon gi beri. Te ke jing smu jong ke ne ka long kata ba in persang bangin im ban ke nature. Jadi tak ada fina i bon ki dieng ki thung ki jaka balong mon thung dieng ki thung ki dieng balong with nature. And kaniru kan long kata kar kamru ba kan dan kata ka ke ba ki break in sutanat nam ta ka ko khia ki ko swimming pool ka we kata what ila i red ru gum ne nrai long i serve ka to purpose for just a short period of time gum dai ba kan belong on the long run ki brain one bagit sa tang support but they get to enjoy the surrounding, they will enjoy ke jaka bagan long as much as possible with nature. Kita basically.
Ti hadu manta pada ke ai kata ka jing hikai lani si ong ka learning mo be filayo na ka ni ka jaka nadu kapor be fi conceptualize ya ka hadu manta bingi song ni ke ai kata ka learning be fiyo ko maki ong.
Every day is a learning process. Everything you do is something you learn something new nang to. Te kibabon ke bangilan ba fi basically kamat everything should be affordable to everyone even to us.
True.
Yangi ki basdang nya kanero it should be affordable first of all otherwise ginom la ban create kat kane and it should take some time also because kapisa phimnom yo it comes slowly kamta mingi betre kam sarkar lai long we get paid every month and if we can save a certain amount of money every month we can get anything you want provided you plan it well and then do in a low cost manner everything is low cost see you have to learn and everything along wa fi haban su tho te but basically you should have a budget and you have proper planning and then slowly everything will come into place tambah it takes time for that and everything you do is that you are still learning everything is new
every day is a new learning like you said ba sang piang kubli shibun ya kapor ka jong phi but phila priang subha yanga but ke team Doordarshan Meghalaya kubli
shibun ni phi baran.
A big shout out to all my guests at Tanisha's Resort, Sharilom Homestay, the Shillong address and Risandor for your time and a delightful conversation. I'm Aaron Lingdo. You're watching Destination Meghalaya. Until we meet next episode, thank you and Kublai Shibun.